Good evening, everyone. How we doing? How's our Sunday evening going? You know what I got going on?
What's up? What's up? I just got done watching Cowboys blow the game. Dang, I've
We
never seen a football game with more dang on penalties in my life. Jeez. What's going on?
foosball's the devil, Ricky Bobby. I honestly, I couldn't. I mean, I know who our teams are, but I couldn't tell you who's playing for us. Um, I guess from what my son said, I did name a couple of our players on the Red Wings team, but that's only because they're nephews or sons of the Red Wings players I know with the same last name. Uh, I have no idea on sports, dude. Nothing. I mean, I know Dill gets into the football. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Dill, in the background there for our
That's
awesome
college.
opening. I think he gets into a bunch of different football. But yeah, no, that's not really my thing. So what happened today?
Oh man, the Cowboys were playing
Ooh, large
the
explosion. Oh, that was interesting.
let's see, San Francisco, and they had like a couple of seconds left. Just blew it. It was it was pretty bad. But whatever, there was just shit ton of penalties in the game. Just so many penalties. Every play was like a penalty. It was crazy. But anyways, so
Fun stuff.
let's get to some paintball stuff.
Yeah, or just other stupid shit that we got going on. Check out our website, guys, madfrogpaintball.com. You can we're live streaming on the website, as a matter of fact, right now. If you would rather watch it from there on Sunday nights, we can you can stream it from there as well. But check out our website. We're gonna have some new T-shirts and stuff coming up. I got a bunch of patriotic stuff, we the people, and stuff like that. I mean,
I
there'll
was
be
gonna
some.
say I don't think Only Frogs is very patriotic.
No, but the Only Frog shirts are going to be up for sale as well. We're getting together a bunch of the stuff before we dump it on there. Aaron Dill has been very, very busy with our website. Very. There you go. So those are available in a T-shirt form. We will have limited amounts at some events. But Aaron's been pretty busy updating our website with the new bios for the team members and stuff like that. The team members have to come in and fill out their own bios and stuff, and then we match them up with some photos. One of those things that I haven't done yet. So I need to get it done. I don't know. Have you done yours, John?
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. So if you guys do get a chance, check out the Mad Frog, madfrogpaintball.com, and check out the awesome work Aaron's been doing for us at AD Media. And hey, you never know, if you got some money and you need some stuff done, the guy might be able to help you out.
Yeah, I still haven't done. Well, Gremlin still hasn't done his yet. So, but
Cool. I'm keeping up with the teenager. Yeah.
right. So,
Um,
yeah. So what's good? Anything else
there you
going
go,
on
Lisa.
lately? Sorry, I missed last week. Jeez Louise, I was fixing my daughter's car and putting brakes, rotors, and I had to put new sway bar links in, and I completely lost track of time.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It was a good time actually. Speaking of Lisa Weber there, requesting
Hey,
the
Lisa.
Only Frogs team tags there, checking in. Her and Robbie came up or over for the holiday or for Sunday, and we played Catan, and they brought me a shitload of Maui Mountain Dew. Cheers. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. Cheers.
What's on your cup?
It's Bourbon Creek Ironworks. Sarge's
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Eventually, if I show the cup enough, maybe he'll hook me up with something.
No, he's got some
He's
pretty
got
sweet
some
stuff.
solid work going on.
It's awesome following that guy and like his start. Like I watched him when he first started and to where he's at now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no,
And it's all in his garage, dude. It's cool as hell.
Yeah.
The way he's got it all set up. The only reason I love this glass because I mean it's a thermal glass, so it's going to keep the drink cold. But I can put a decent amount of like up to there of Jameson, and a
Yes.
whole can of Maui Mountain Dew will fit in here.
Oh,
So
really?
if I stop right there with the Jameson and put the rest is all Maui Mountain Dew, the big 16 out, yeah, solid.
Got some of our zoo friends in the house. What's up? How you doing?
Oh yeah. So what we'd like to talk about tonight, which we're going to try to butcher up and everything, is who's commanding what game and what games we're playing, what games we've got team members commanding, what games,
And the other thing I'd like to touch on, Bill, is what it takes to command those games because not commanding every game is different. Like
yeah.
you can't command Super Game the same way you command Monster Game or anything or Legends. You're not commanding a Legends event the same way you're commanding.
All right. Well,
And
you can
you've done quite a few of those roles. I mean,
you can have, if you've commanded at the same field a bunch of times, you learn, or you've played at the field. You don't even have to command, okay? And see, commanding may just be enough of knowing what the field is. But you can know what the field, if you know how the field plays, hey, that's awesome. That's going to help you out. But you have to play the game. You have to play the game. If there's all these extra little props and these little off-field things, and which I love, those games are great. You got to do them. You got to play the whole game. Yeah. Super Game is an interesting game because that.
Hold on, we're jumping too far. Let's back this up. Let's get into who's commanding what. All right.
Okay, hey, that's a good idea. Let's see what my take in of commanding at that field. If I've commanded there, let's do that. Let's
all right. So
wow.
So let's take a look. The very first game we got coming up right now is going to be Battle of the Hoth, and for Battle of the Hoth, if I'm not mistaken, we have our man, Mr. Roger Weber from Rhino Dragons commanding.
And team tags your team. How do they say it?
And he is going up against what's that? He's going up against Robert Campbell from Eagle Point. So now we're about to see like how this is going to be because you got an old commander.
I think he got Teddy's on his side. So you've got a newer commander. Yeah. Roger's commanded a couple games, I think, but he's a newer commander.
But see, here's the thing, though. This is where you take you match up an old school player. Roger's been in the game for
in the game a long time. He's definitely been in the game a long time.
And then you take Robert, who's been in the game for. I mean, he's been in the game for a little bit, but not near as long as Roger. Nor has he seen as much as Roger. So you're taking these two, the young versus the old. Not saying that you're old, Roger, because you look pretty damn good, sir. But you're taking these two and you're putting them together. And so it's almost like you're bringing in the old with the new and having a clash. So this game's going to look very interesting on the field. George said Roger is old.
That's awesome. Now, the field is awesome. Blast Camp is awesome. I've commanded a bunch of games there. Actually, I think I commanded my first game there. Got my ass handed to me because I didn't know. I didn't know how I was playing the game. Well, hey, hi, hon?
Welcome to the show, baby. How you doing,
girl? What's going on? So, first game. Yeah, so that was, it sucked, but anyways, it happens. You play enough games, you win some, you lose some.
All right. Sharon, make sure you join us on the red side because that's where we'll be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
what's up, Eli?
So Blast Camp is an awesome field to play.
Hold on
I
one
played
second.
there
Keep
a
talking.
bunch of different ways. So it's definitely going to be some fun to play. I've never commanded one of the Hoth games, so I've never commanded one of the winter games. It's nice. It's nice being able to go into Hoth and yeah, new game map released. I think we shared it too as well on our page. There you go. It's nice when you're not commanding in Hoth and you're cold and you can go in and warm up and then come back. You know, that's always nice. Yeah. So, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the wife.
What's up with that?
I don't take down Christmas decorations. The wife does all
My
that.
my Christmas stuff is down. It's just not put in the attic yet.
But real quick, while Eli's on here, shout out for this awesome freaking patch. Dude, I was super stoked when he came out with this.
House fucking patches. That's fucking awesome.
Dude, and then our Mad Frog ones glow in the dark.
That's fucking sweet.
Heck yeah! Shout out. He did an awesome job, and I had to get one as soon as he posted them. I'm like, heck yeah, I need one for Shit House and myself and Gremlin at least.
Is it glow in the dark? I think you got to show us.
Oh, it does glow in the dark. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh boy. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let's see.
Oh yeah, but the screen's gonna bright. No, the screen's gonna be too bright.
I was gonna say that's what I think too, but
Yeah, you got the back glow from the screen, so it's not.
yeah. Dang.
Lame idea. Damn it. All right. Anyhow. So yeah, Blast Camp's an awesome field to play. Looking forward to being out there for Hoth again. It's been a few years since I've been back to that game.
Yeah, so I first
Robbie ended up when they came over to play. They took some of the oh yeah, there you go. We were taking the Christmas tree. I was taking the Christmas tree down right after they left, and he ended up with some of the Sweetheart Christmas tree.
Aaron, shut up! You are not retiring from paintball. You busted golfing bum. I love you, brother. But you're not retiring from paintball. Damn it! What's up, Harry? How you doing, brother?
Yeah,
Sabrina, how you doing?
Yeah, so Blast Camp is an awesome one. That's pretty cool. I think what we've got. So join us on the red side. Check out our different social media pages, our TikTok for some cool ass videos put together by us and Aaron Dill. Mostly by Aaron Dill. So check us out on our social media and check out our main website, madfrogpaintball.com, because it's got all kinds of events and swag and all kinds of other shit that you guys can help us out with and check out what we got going on. And I'll shut up. Okay, go ahead.
So looking at Blast Camp, right, with the Battle of the Old and the New, and you've commanded there at least a couple of times. I've only had the option to play there one time so far, and that was for the Purge event. And I'll tell you what, the field's quite interesting.
I've never played that game there.
Huh?
I've never played that game there.
It was really cool. It was a Red Feather event, which is
that's why it was cool. I'll tell you that. Chad,
yeah, no, for sure. It was a Red Feather event, so it was really cool. So I'm going to be curious to see how Hoth plays there, because it was cold and rainy, but cold and possibly snowy is going to be completely different.
I remember the one year Paco drove around in a Bobcat just clear up paths for us so we could play in the snow.
What?
It was bad. It was pretty heavy duty. I mean, it was pretty heavy duty.
No, downstairs on the table. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm kind of hoping for that. In all honesty, I like the snow, but
I wouldn't mind the snow, but it's got to be warmer. Shit just doesn't work.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying when it comes to paint. So your distance on a regular game when you're shooting, your paint's a lot, accurate farther. But once it gets cold, that paint sure does act real silly and swirly birds everywhere.
Markers freeze up.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward
to
this.
Mad Max is a fun game at Blast Camp. I mean, that's a fun one. I can talk about that as far as commanding that one. And having to put a real motorcycle together on the field and not being able to find the fucking handlebars.
So
Pardon my French.
In your opinion, with this game, Battle of the Hoth, what is the hardest part about commanding at this field specifically?
Well, this event, the cold's going to be what's going to be hard. Because when you're standing still, you get colder a lot faster. When you're out moving around and running around, you don't get cold. You keep warm. Damn, Blast Camp's in a unique field. You got to play the game. I've done Red Strike there. I did a zombie game there. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting field to play. You have to play the game.
So you're saying that the best thing is don't let yourself get cold.
No, don't let yourself get cold. At this event, the best thing is try not to get too damn cold. Try to stay fluid and try not to get cold.
Just keep moving. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I look forward to this. Everybody asked if I was going to it, and I was like, originally I was going to, but now I talk too much crap. I have to go.
Yeah, I don't think Shelly's going to be going, but I'll be going for the day. It's going to be a long day for me, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh, hey, maybe I'll have to swing up and go with you.
There you go. Pump guns. There you go.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say that's the other thing. Mechanicals, man. I mean, normally your mechanicals were pretty good. Snow was deep last year, Codicil. Hey, Dill, you got that picture of that T-shirt that was made that I sent you? No.
I guess not.
Yeah. So, anyways, no, I saw somebody made an awesome T-shirt, dude. It looks so sweet. So I'm really geeked for this event and ready to see how this game plays and how these two are going to go. Taking a look at it, Robert is experienced in playing this event because I believe he's played Hoth at least twice now, so he is familiar with this. So it's gonna be a good matchup, and I can't wait to see these two go head to head. That's for sure.
His Red Strike was the 24-hour game we played there, Jimmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the last Red Strike, as a matter of fact.
To be honest with you,
I don't know, dude. I don't believe the temps until the day before.
Yeah, it's hard saying out there. Hopefully, it'll be. In all honesty, I want to see a nice snow. Oh man, Eli.
Bummer.
Yeah, but that's all right. We'll see you soon, brother. So what other games? So let's talk about the one that was just dropped. Who's commanding the Super
Wolf,
Games?
man, you gotta make it to fucking Blast Camp.
Yeah.
Definitely, sir. I can't believe that's one of he's got some good Red Feather events. Check out one of his events. That's Chad. He's one of the refs there. He does a bunch of events at places. Check out one of his games.
Hey, Wolf,
Purge is a bring your own paint event, and then he's got a bunch of other ones going on. It's a decommissioned Nike nuclear missile base. Okay.
Yeah, Wolf, I'll tell you what, Blast Camp, you would absolutely love it with your style of play, especially being in the buildings and hiding in the shadows. Some of those buildings, like even if it's a bright sunny day, you still need a flashlight to see into those buildings because the shadows are just so hard in there. It's so dark,
I remember one game where the younger K held off like 20 guys from getting in the building. Chad was reffing the whole time and he's watching her, and I'm standing back and I'm watching because I'm trying, I'm letting her do her thing. And Chad's looking at me and he's like, I got her. And she's just, dude, she kept like 20 guys out of a building for 40 minutes and totally denied them a mission. I mean, and when they finally got her out, she walked out. And I think, as a matter of fact, she's like, you guys know that a 16-year-old girl just kept all your asses out of that fucking building.
Yeah, it's the dark room. That's like Ray's talking about. That dark room can be killer, man. So I definitely got some plans when I go back to this field, and I'll definitely be more ready for this field than the first time. The only thing I can say, honestly, about this field is when I first looked at it and looked at the map and everything, I thought it was a lot bigger And then I had some pros start showing me which ways to go and whatnot. And I was like, oh, this field, I guess, isn't as big as I thought it was. So,
Yeah. Wolf, if that's the Castle game that he's got going on, yes. We've got the Castle game on our schedule.
yeah,
So
I think-
hopefully we'll see you out there.
I was just talking with John Lee about that the other day. So
Yeah.
he's wanting to make EMR.
So the next game up for everybody, well, not for us, but for a bunch of the frogs is Hawaiian Legends. I'm not sure who's commanding. I have no idea who's commanding what. I know we were originally going to be on the red side, but we were very graciously asked to help balance out the teams, and we will be playing for the blue side. Not myself personally, but yes.
Wow.
Shithouse was approached by Hanu and asked if we could help balance out the sides. So we're going and playing for the blue side now.
Congratulations to the blue
that
team.
That should be some fun. Yeah, you're welcome for the heads up. I'm sorry. I'm part of that group that nobody else is, but I'm not going. So they're gonna run the I wish. So they're gonna run the blue side. That field is awesome. The upper catwalks and stuff at that field are freaking cool as hell, man.
Trying to think of who's commanding that event. I know for sure Firefly is going to be out there from M80s. I know
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that are going out. I hope you have fun. Hawaiian Legends, CPX Sports, and Maui Paintball. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Other than that, we're not going there. So what's the next game you want to talk about?
Way to just skip by it. So here we go. Now you didn't command that event.
I didn't command, but I was the head ref at the first Maui Legends. I was one of the head refs.
So what do you think the biggest issue with commanding this event is going to be? From what you saw, what do you think would be the best?
Getting people to show up because there's so much more cooler stuff than paintball to do on Maui. Yeah, but look at these upper areas here and stuff.
Oh my gosh,
it's badass. So the tree houses and the different walkways that just completely go through the field.
Now there is a drone.
They weren't played enough. I don't think they were played enough.
Yeah, see, that's crazy because that looks like an amazing field. So anybody that's interested, there is drone footage of them going through this field, going above the catwalks, under the catwalks, around everything. It is just, it looks like a phenomenal field. Yeah, look at that. I mean, yeah, it
was pretty badass.
So
for final battle, I found myself up on the top, up in one of those. As a nice reffing perch, and just stood there and just was like, okay, go ahead, shoot each other.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to make this event, but one day I hope to.
Maui is a gorgeous place. My Facebook page, I'm sorry, not my Facebook, my YouTube page. I'm not sure if it's on the team page, but my YouTube, Mad Frog PB. There's some footage from Maui. It was before Aaron was part of Mad Frog Paintball and stuff, so I was putting together a bunch of videos myself. So there's a nice footage from there's a video of gameplay, and then there's also the road to Hana. Awesome. Oh dude, I wish I would live there. I would live there. I think I could do that.
So let's see. We got let's talk about the newest news that was dropped of Commanders, right?
Oh, so
the one that everybody's been asking for but hasn't been able to see was who is commanding Super Game, right? That's what I've been asking, like who's commanding Super Game? Everybody keeps saying, which side you playing? Which side you playing? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like, here we go. This is it. Your Commanders, guys. So
I have not heard one word from any clown, unfortunately.
I know. I was this one right here was so hard. And it's crazy because normally Bob White is the Renegades, right?
Well, they have been the last couple times. Yep.
And,
I mean, I'm a Bob White fan, so I mean, I probably would have said, hey, let's play for them in the first place, but
See, I'm loving my clowns. Don't get me wrong, Brian. I love you too, buddy. But like I've always had a great time running with the clowns. And I'm a Bob White fan too, especially after going out and playing when
Tombstone.
Tombstone, absolutely. Meeting all the guys from Bob White and hanging out with them there and stuff like that, dude. I absolutely love them. So this one right here would have been the hardest to choose which side between blue and red to play because both of these guys are just absolutely awesome, and I can't say enough about them.
Yeah.
So this is going to be just a straight up hardcore battle, and then how weird it is that the clowns have.
I haven't. That was one of the ones I just did not.
I didn't see that coming. In all honesty,
well, I kind of did. I had a conversation, and I wish I could have pulled him to our side, but I think he's happy doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming, and I'll tell you what. No matter when I see that dude, he'll always have spots on. That's for sure. So, okay, you guys should play for the Renegades because you didn't say anything.
Well, depends on the registration numbers. If there's enough teams registered on both sides, and they need more help for the Renegades, we'll definitely go.
That's where I was going to say this gets interesting because the 13th is a pretty big team. So when you're talking, them being the Renegades,
and see now
that's a big flip.
He's the commander for the Renegades in Oregon as well. Usually, the other group there's a different group in charge of the Renegades in Oregon. I have always played Renegades in Oregon, always, and had so much damn fun. Unfortunately, this year I'm not planning on making it because I plan on having other things going on and doing some other different traveling and stuff around the East Coast here.
So for those of you guys that may or may not know, Joe or somebody from the 13th is normally commanding a side of the Super Games. And when I say a side, I'm talking about the red or blue side. The third side is not a side. They are just renegades. They go out, they're hired to kill whoever, whenever, or by whatever team. And that's what I love about it. It's awesome. So it's going to be interesting to see Joe leave that command role and just go out and just be in let's just wreck stuff mode. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much fun. I mean, the frogs that were able to come with me to Oregon, the guys on the West Coast and stuff, and John Lee and stuff, whoever showed up, it was a different experience because it was basically you get in the group of the Renegades and you go out and you smash and then reset, smash the other direction, and then reset.
Yeah,
it was a nice, fun game. I like it a lot, Oregon. I like it a lot because I get to see the people that I haven't seen in a while. All the West Coast teams and the travel on the way there, because I mean we always drive. I mean it's some fun.
So that's where I get into talking about the different strategies about which game, because Super Game strategy is completely different than a lot of other games you get.
Totally.
Because as soon as you go out to Super Game, in fact, weeks before Super Game even starts, this is your objective every hour.
Yep.
For Friday.
And this
is your objective every hour for Saturday. And your gameplay changes to like 3 different styles of play on Friday. Saturday is one style of gameplay, and it is command a certain base at a certain time, and that's it. Sunday is a free-for-all. Like you command as many bases. And so you're taking and chopping it up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's it's one of those things where it's like, okay, do I have enough people to put them in there and just hold the base, or do I wait until the last minute and just hold everybody off, and then rush in at the last minute and take the base because that's when the points. That's it. That's when the
You're
points
right.
are.
So let's see. You've played Renegades when you go out to Oregon, right? I've never been
Yep,
out to
I've
Oregon. So what's
commanded
that
Super
field like?
Game. I've commanded Super Game East.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different fields. Totally
Okay.
different fields.
So what's the Super Game Oregon like field wise and commanding out there? But I mean, obviously you didn't command, but you
Right.
saw it.
So Super Game Oregon's a total man. It's like you go into a festival, a big festival, because the staging area and the camping area is all in these awesome ass hazelnut orchard. Dave Bussieri's family. And it's all hazelnuts, and it's this gorgeous area of just rows upon rows, and you're camping in between them, and the vendors area is set up with all these lights and all the food and the tents and the stage and the tables all in there. So it's like a total festival. The field, I guess the best way to describe it's probably in the area where they couldn't grow the hazelnuts because it's hilly. There's some trees. Oh my God, the redwood trees. All of the Super Games are kind of the same as far as that's what you have to do is you either have to know you have enough people that you're not going to lose that spot and you dig them in and you keep them there, or it's just not worth it because you take it over in the last 5 minutes and that's all you need to do.
Yeah, it's not something you have to hold for that whole hour. It's just
But
whoever has it at the end of the hour.
All of the fields are different because, like I said, Sniper's Den out in Oregon where they do Super Game is it's a gorgeous venue. The field itself is really awesome to play with the different ways it's set up. And the prize, well, dude, Super Game has the biggest prize handout, period, Wolf. I'm going to have to tell you, they take care of you pretty well if you're a commander, but the players, oh my God, with the raffles that Oregon, they got the start of it. It's just huge and enormous, like Wolf said. In every other Super Game, they're trying to match it the same. And it's just, you play for so long, you get beads, you turn the beads in for raffle tickets, and those raffle tickets get you into prize draws for mugs, gear bags. Oh, wait, mugs.
Yeah.
Gear bags, guns. I'm sorry, markers, pod packs, full gear bags of gear. It's on Barno and Bone Break, hands
Gizmo.
down. Oh, Gizmo, yeah.
Is that
yeah, Dan is one of the ones that started, has run it for a long time. Super Game's been around for a while. I've been doing this for a while, but I still only have so much knowledge into certain things. But these guys have been around for a while. OXCC on the East Coast in Maryland, that's an awesome field. It's hot as fuck. During oh yes, very good. CPX had one at the One Legends event. And if I wouldn't have been so wet and commanding, I would have got a massage because, man, did I need to get straightened out. I just went to the bottle and made myself comfortable. But it's a cool field. They're all cool. Sherwood now, awesome field. I know you like Sherwood, Preacher. I know.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. No, it was awesome. So I was super stoked when I found out that a Super Game was coming to our area. I had never played Super Game before. I wanted to. I always seen Wolf, obviously. I watch your stuff, and so I've seen, Wolf post, look at the prize table, and he's going through the prize table. I'm like, damn,
dude, it was unreal.
Right.
I'm walking it, and I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Crazy. And so, I sure did want to go, and then I found out they were coming to us, and then the way they do their prizes is cool. So even if you get a raffle ticket, and all you got to do is just go back through the day and check the board. It's not like you have to be present to win or whatever. No, you just got to go back and check it sometime through the weekend. You know,
You've
and
got like a dry erase board almost, and they put the ticket up there and tape it to it.
I
And
thought
write
that
down
was-
what it is and if it's taken yet or not.
Yeah,
It's-
I thought
it's
that
really
was the
cool.
coolest thing because you're not just waiting for, you know, awards at the end of the weekend or whatever. It's constantly going through the weekend.
Yeah.
And then you get more chances to get more tickets based upon
There's
the
certain
missions and
phases
stuff,
you
like-
get special tickets for special things too.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Spoils of War.
they've got games where so you try to get as many as your team in the castle at a time, and whoever's in the castle, the refs are handing out beads. The refs are handing out beads to whoever's left in the castle. You take those beads, you turn them in for points for your team, and you get that raffle
tickets.
ticket, or
Yeah.
you go buy the raffle tickets.
Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. And so, I
Speaking-
mean, the prize handout was awesome.
Oh
Very cool.
God!
And then,
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Oh,
We can talk about this guy here. We can just let him sit in the background or whatever.
oh. Finally.
Well, hi, buddy.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
I thought my
so-
laptop was
insertion.
charged enough, but apparently it wasn't. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but I'm here.
Anyhow, so yeah, so Super Game is just different. It's a different style.
Have you played Super Game Shithouse?
I've never gone to a super game.
All right, you're gonna have to. It's pretty sweet. So we're talking about who's commanding what events and what it takes to command those events.
Did you find out who's commanding? There you go, Wolf. Shit house. And that's
What's
a
up,
fucker,
Wolf?
and he starts yelling that shit. That's something else. Do you know who's commanding Hawaiian Legends? I know you guys switch sides in the for the sport, for the game.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
remember the names off the
That's
top of my
fair.
head.
That's fair. I mean, we're a fly by night outfit right here. We just kind of go with the flow and make sure
And
there's
As you can
drinks to
see,
go.
his name is a second insertion, so he's not
Yeah.
gonna know.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So super games are awesome. We got a bunch of different commanders. We're going to be playing Red Side for Indiana, I guess, this year. I'm not sure what's up with Super Game East yet. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Oh,
But
wait, they haven't announced the commanders for East yet?
I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know if they haven't announced them, or I just don't know them because
I thought I saw that Desi was commanding Blue Side.
really.
Yeah, that's what was posted.
Okay, well,
On a
hold on a
thread.
second. Let's see this here, because I don't think I have a. We don't have a poster for that, do we?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know
so
who's
we
on
got
landing.
Indiana, then we got Oregon. I don't have one posted for East, boss.
Oh. Huh.
I'm trying to find something that lists the commanders' names. And I'm not
Yeah.
seeing.
Okay, so
something.
we'll hit it. We'll hit it up when it gets out a little closer and everything. It is a little further off.
All right.
Um,
so
Hey,
by the way, I
speaking
found-
of which, we can find those on madfrogpaintball.com. They can be purchased, everyone. I eat ass. We have
Yeah,
these.
shoot.
Actually, these
Listen, just don't let shit house around your kids, because
The
then your
fight.
son will end up wearing one to the damn doctor's office and getting questioned, and the doctor's like, "Yeah, I don't think that's really all that healthy for you."
I mean, he learned a
Serious
life
health risk.
lesson. Also, he learned that nurse or doctor, whoever it was, wasn't as cool as she could have been. You know,
That's about it. So
Well, she
All
was
right,
pretty cool.
hold on,
She
hold
just
on,
said that there
hold
were
on.
some serious health risks involved.
we need music for the background because here we go. Story time at
Uh-oh.
Swamp Talk. Everybody drink. All right. John, take it a little slower and explain that whole situation there in the
Oh, story time with me.
yeah, I eat
Once
eat
upon a
ass pet
time.
fans. Yeah. Once
Once
upon a time.
there was a little tadpole who happened to be called Gremlin. He went to a game and was influenced by a shit house. This shit house decided that he was going to give him an I eat ass bracelet. And so my son, being the innocent young lad that he is, excited getting a bracelet from an event, is wearing it around. And my unsuspecting wife, not paying too much attention because he's got like a whole wrist of these rubber bracelets on.
All available at madfrogpaintball.com, by the way.
He has to go to the doctor's for a physical. So while he's there getting his physical, the doctor takes a look and sees the bracelets on his arm. And so she's starting to read them. And the one says, I eat. And so she's like, oh, what's that say? And he flips over his wrist. She's thinking it's like, I eat something healthy, like carrots, or, well, some people think the other is healthy, but thought it was going to be something like carrots or broccoli or something, and then she reads ass and she's like, oh, and then looks at my wife, and my wife's just like mortified. Like, and she's like, yeah, I just want to let you know there's some serious health risks involved in that. And you might not want to do that. And my wife was like, I'm going to kill Shithouse when I see him.
I mean,
so, moral of the story, don't let your kids hang out with Shithouse.
Well, one hashtag another MF road trip, and your child has changed.
Right. Oh,
so the red commander for Hawaii Legends is Dalen Johns. Try to figure out blue at the moment.
All right. Well,
I know he was mentioned at some point.
All right. So anyhow, where are we? Wait a minute.
Hold on, Roger. Doesn't Robbie have one of those bracelets also because of Shithouse?
Oh, I'm sure he probably does.
He probably does, but I think Lisa might be on him a little bit more. Lisa understands us. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Sharon. Remember little one sitting on my lap on the golf cart, imitating the sticker in my steering wheel of the golf cart? I remember her doing that. I think Feline was there too. There was a bunch of us around, and we were just like, it was one of those situations where she made a hand gesture, like the logo that was the sticker on the dash, the steering wheel of the golf cart, and everybody looked at her and was like, "Oh my God, that's so hilarious! Oh fuck, don't do that." Because she did it so perfect. I was just like,
I was just saying, isn't it the Shocker logo?
Yeah. How old is she now? I think she's like 10 or 11. I think she's like 11 now. She's playing.
So, yeah, not all frogs, right? That's what I'm saying.
All frogs. Yeah.
Some frogs are bad influences. Wait, how do we do this? Like, yeah, there we go. It might be this guy over here. But,
I'm good. I'm perfect. There you go.
I'm a good Christian boy.
Yeah, somebody's going to hell for lying. Yeah, no, but so all right. So where were we at, Bill?
I think you mentioned something about something about bringing it home. So Super Game came close to home. Well, guess what came back to the Midwest?
Living Legends.
Survivors.
Living
Legends.
Motherfucking Legends.
Now,
So we will be bringing Living Legends back to Hell Survives, everybody. It's going to
As
be
you
a
guys
fun time.
can see, we will be playing for our boy Dewan from the
Yep,
13th. And he will be going up against my brother from another mother, Mr. Elijah Williams from SOC, aka Kimbo. So
go.
this is gonna be I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be a banger, man. I mean, it's just gonna be a battle back and forth.
How's he
It's nice
expect
it's
to
in-
win
it's-
Legends when he can't even do leg day?
Hey, listen, he'll still beat you in a race.
Yeah, no
He
doubt.
beat me. Captain Olympian beat me by this much. This much.
Right. He beat
I
the
got
crap out of you.
diabetes and I almost beat him.
I got the diabetes.
I got the diabetes. Look at me. I get 5 extra seconds. He doesn't eat like he's got diabetes at work. Let me just tell you that. Anyways, no, nobody says anything. All right. So anyhow, so Legends is coming back to Hell Survivors. We're looking forward to it because why? Because it's in our backyard. We're definitely going to be camping out. We're going to have a kick-ass beer pong tournament. I believe it's 7 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes. 7 o'clock on Saturday.
No, it's
7
actually
o'clock
8 o'clock.
on
8 o'clock.
Saturday.
It's actually
Wait a
8
minute.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's 8 o'clock? No, it's 7 o'clock.
7
Hold on.
o'clock.
We're going to say 7
anybody
whether it is or
who
not.
hasn't-
To these
Yeah.
fools, they don't know what they're doing.
And anybody who doesn't show up by 7 o'clock doesn't get to play.
There you go. There you go. So 7 o'clock, Living Legends, Hell Survivors in the Tiki Bar. In the Tiki Bar, we'll be playing beer pong. We'll have championship belts this year again. Hell Survivors, Living Legends is going to be they're going to get the beer pong belts, so it should be a good time.
What did Harry say? I missed it.
And
What's that?
lucky for everyone. Come on, hang on.
Oh,
It was up after midnight tonight.
oh shoot.
All right, there you
It
go.
was the 20th of February.
Stages, different stages, maybe.
Okay, then I'll
No.
definitely register by tonight.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I look forward to it, Josh.
cool. So I don't know what CJ's got going on, but all I know is that I'm glad that we have the beer pong going on so that I have responsibility and I
Okay,
can be involved in it.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what I
no.
was gonna say.
Luckily for everybody playing, I don't play during Living Legends beer pong. I just facilitate
Yeah.
while drunk. So
And I try to just make sure everybody's under control to a certain point. 'Cause sometimes I can run away.
All right. So commanding a
Don't
Legends
forget,
event, Bill.
Living Legends, Secret Squirrel.
No, dude.
Yeah, Secret Squirrel. So
All
commanding a
right,
Legends
you know,
event,
you
Bill.
know who you are. You know why you got your name. You'll be back working by then.
Yeah.
We'll work it out. Am I going to extravaganza? The game plan is no, really, at this moment.
What?
I'm packing fucking shit up. I'm literally the house goes on the
What?
market beginning of March, and we're gone while the house is being shown. I'm looking for a new property. So within the next couple months, there's gonna be some shit happening. Best influences I know right here. Whew. I don't know about that one. But anyhow, so we got a Legends coming up. What do we got going on after Legends? You know, I probably would have been nice if I would have pulled the schedule up and laid it out.
Oh yeah, I got that too, but didn't do it.
Well, what's
So
Get
hold
out.
on.
You got the
So
schedule
with-
laid out? Okay,
So
go ahead.
So wait a second. You've commanded how many times have you been involved in command with a Legends event?
If you count all of the different Legends events, it's a lot.
Okay,
It's a lot.
so we need to break it down, right? So we got Bones and Ashes coming up. That's going to be at Black Ops. That's
going to be fun. Plan on making that one. You'll see us in the MF Bus project there.
That's gonna be a blast. I actually got to help command Living Legends there. That was definitely interesting. But my
commanded.
role,
I've been part of Bones and Ashes command role 3 times.
Mm-hmm. So what do you got to say about commanding a Bones and Ashes event?
Well, any CPX event, you got to play the game. Legends is different than Bones and Ashes, is different than Endless Legends, is different than Dreaded Legends.
Yeah.
So Bones, you got to play the game. Black Ops is such a huge fucking field, man.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say. So the word of advice that I would give from what I saw is have your running shoes ready, because Hanu's going to make you go from one side of the field to the next. And when he gives you a mission, it's not just this mission goes here for, like, instance, Bones and Ashes. He'll be like, go collect a water sample. So you go to a point, you'll collect a water sample, you'll head back to your command, then you'll have to take that water sample back somewhere else, and you got to figure out whether or not you got to clean it or contaminate it or whatever. Like, it's crazy. So he has you doing a lot of back and forth running and sending you all over the field. So be prepared. Have your running shoes on. And
we played fucking Flip Cup the one time before to pick sides before the game. I was in the command role. I think I was one of the XOs, and I can't fucking slam beer, let alone expected to flip a cup. Oh yeah, we didn't win that. We didn't win picking sides.
I watched that one live.
I'd be willing to answer the call.
I had fun. I mean, there's some hilarious shots of me.
God, that was when the Secret Squirrel event happened, was the Legends at Hell's.
No. Secret Squirrel. There you go. Beer pong. Secret Squirrel happened. Did it happen at Hell's? I thought it happened at
was at Hell's. Yep, that was Legends at Hell's when they asked us.
No, it was Armageddon, because that's when Stephanie was on the team. When Stephanie joined the team and
because we had to do a bunch of missions on the Friday, and that's what I.
Yeah, that was Armageddon.
That was Armageddon. Yeah, I remember, because I'm like, hold on a second, I got to throw this grenade at his feet. Step back for a minute.
See, shit house.
We had to do the sniper mission and everything like that. And you're just like, here, take the shot. I'm like, Bill, I can't even hold the gun straight. Like, what are you asking me to do right now? I'm like, you know what state I'm in. Why did you even ask me up here? And you're like, I asked you up here because I know what state you're in. And I was like, man.
So I've had the pleasure of commanding a game for Viper at CPX, and I've had the pleasure for commanding a game, Living Legends game, for Hanu at Hell Survivors. Bones and Ashes, Dreaded Legends, Endless Legends. Holy shit.
Yeah, you've done them all.
Dead Legends. Dead Legends, I was supposed to help XO, and I didn't because we were soaking fucking wet. I mean, like, really wet.
Wasn't that the one that David was with you and he was wanting to freaking dip out and go do other things?
There you
That's
go.
Funny.
There's our man on the scene. That is CJ. So look forward to more things from our man on the scene, CJ, there in the captain's hat. And yeah.
Is he finally going to be back on the field for Legends?
What's that?
Is he finally going to be back on the field for Legends?
I don't know if he's going to be able to play or not, but I know he'll be there and hopefully having some fun with us. So, wow, we've almost eaten up the whole hour, and I know we got a lot more games to talk about. What else we want to run down? What else we got? Quick.
So let's see. So Legends, we were just talking about. Let me find the folder real quick.
You know where you're supposed to go? Do you know where you're supposed to go? Mad Frog
Paintball.com.
Paintball.com.
Where did that go? All right, there.
Okay, where is it? Dun 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 dun. Hold on a minute. What the hell is going on? Come on. Hey,
Alrighty, here we go, guys. And
I fucked that up. I typed in the wrong address. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so hold on a minute. What are we supposed to look under? More.
I think it's under more. Yep, more and
Events.
then
all
events.
right. So
Bum, bum,
and we
bum.
got Monte Casino, which have you played that field?
I have not yet. Every time that we've gone to
Okay.
play it, they've rescheduled and haven't been able to play it.
And
Oh,
that is-
Jurassic, Dad.
Oh yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You've played that.
forget- Yes,
You've played
awesome
that field.
Awesome
Are
field.
you going down to that game?
Yes.
Okay.
Word to the wise: stay hydrated for as a commander, because I'll tell you what. My girl Amber was out there commanding and didn't eat enough, didn't drink enough, and they pulled her out of the command, and she had to command from off field. So make sure, and she did a great job, by the way, but make sure you hydrate and you eat, because down here in Florida, it's very important.
Yo, that reminds me, we got to change our thing on the webpage for Hawaii Legends. It says join red team. We need to change it to blue.
Yeah.
He's already talked to us about that.
So
See, Dill, it's all Shithouse's fault because he's the one that got contacted. It's not my fault.
Yeah. Hanu contacted us. Apparently, it was the registration was really skewed. I believe he said like 90 to 33 with 20 undecided. So switching us, that was like eight people plus 12 undecided. We could pop on blue and even things out more.
So we got Monte Casino, who's commanding against who? Bud Orr.
You got Bud and Dan. Bud Orr and Dan Colby. I'd like to say we'd go and play for Bud. You also have so before that you have at the paintball barn, you have the Rick and Morty game.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
I have never been to paintball to go, and that's one of Grimm's games. And we'll be talking to Grimm on a future episode here about the game and his two games he's got coming up, because he's got Rick and Morty, and then he's got Underworld, who Christie's commanding the Underworld game at Fort Knox, which is really cool. Monte Casino, I have not played. I want to play it. Always missed out because they've rescheduled and had fun with, and it's always clashed again when they've rescheduled like 3 different times.
All right.
Both events. Underworld, Fort Knox. What can we say about Fort Knox, guys?
Do you want to hit that all in one right now?
Damn, dude. Fort Knox is the shit.
Yep. Yeah, Fort Knox is definitely an awesome field. The thing I can say about it, that field is it's super freaking clean, and controlling that bridge is the biggest part of that game.
Yeah.
In all
we got
honesty.
Marvel versus DC is another game that we usually go to. That's there. I usually command the Marvel side, so should be Yeti and myself replaying against each other. We're jumping ahead though, because after Monty we got Living Legends, and then we've got Candyland. Look at this game. Look at this shit. But we got Candyland. Candyland, I'm not too sure about. It's supposed to be a charity game. It's put on by Red Feather.
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to be a Red Feather event also. It's going to be a one-day event, and it doesn't get any better than this. It's going to be a great game.
Get any better than this, you guys?
Had to be there. But so Future Ball, they're having the Candyland event, Gumdrop War. So we're looking forward to that. That should be some fun. And then we got Frontlines, the Castle Conquest. Now, Shithouse, have you been to EMR?
EMR, yes. Yep, I went to the original Endless Legends. I've only been there once.
Yeah, no. So I'm looking forward to this game because it's, from what I understand, it's supposed to be a lot of different players are going to be there. So we're gonna have some fun. So like I believe Wolf is going. I believe Greg. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna have some fun. no matter what, because EMR is always a good time. Blue puts on a good game.
And then we got Super Game Indiana, which we already talked about. And then going into July, now we can talk about Monster.
Oh yeah,
Game.
then we hit Shithouse.
Yeah.
And went in 12 feet of snow. Yeah. It was deep. So Monster Game, bring your own paint again at Hell Survivor. So we're looking forward to that one. You got the commander as Goya, so that'll be cool with Shithouse being the XO.
Oh yeah.
Hell Survivors, bring your own paint game. Should be some fun.
All right.
Who
Shithouse.
are you guys playing against? Bastards. I don't even know. Okay, anyways.
Commanding Hell Survivors Monster Game. What do you think, man? What's some what do you think's the biggest obstacle on this game?
I would say the biggest obstacle there is if you are not starting on the west side insertion gate, or I'm sorry, that would be the east side insertion gate by the village. That trek that you basically got to go from your insertion to get to the grinder and the castle bridges, that adds like an extra 100 yards. That makes a huge difference when you're trying to funnel people out to the field to do a hard push. Yeah.
See, there's something that we got to figure out how to break, because I'm gonna give away something right now. Is that if you can hold that pinch point in the back, you can control almost the entire field.
Yeah. If you run castle side and then just go straight up the hill,
you control the pinch point at the back, you control the bridge, and you control the land bridges. That's it. It's done.
So you're talking about back at West Point, but I'm gonna drop this little bomb on you guys that they are actually changing some stuff back at West Point this year, and it's supposed to change before Legends. So get ready for that.
We're supposed to be doing some stuff, but we'll see what happens, because I want to see. I'd like to see how it's going to get broken, because not a lot of people know that. Like literally on the other side right there, it's all swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, you can't play that area. It's all fucking swamp.
Yeah, you can play it. You can definitely play it.
And it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's a bit deeper than the stuff that's in the normal swamp.
It's typically less water, more mud.
Yeah.
Is the issue. Yeah.
And you can't move. And that's what. Yeah, that's what's bad.
Cattails.
Yeah.
Cattails. You got to.
You try to move through those cattails, and there's no quiet moving through it, and it's anybody who's more than 50 feet away. It's real obvious that something's moving through there.
Yeah.
I've only successfully played the cattails there, I think 2 or 3 times in all the years that I've been in the 15 years that I've been playing there. Like 3 times did I really pull off something through there, and that of trying probably 100 times. So
yeah,
and it was really just basically enough people weren't paying attention.
Yeah. So what it comes down to is your distraction. Yeah.
When you come out of those things and just start hosing people down, the surprised look on their face, pretty fantastic.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you really luck's gotta be on your side. It is not about skill. It is solely about luck over there.
Oh, look at this. Okay, so here we go. We got Christy talking about no more glitter paint on their faces, and then here you go. You got Wolf glitter as the bikini. So
we didn't talk to Hanu about that, but there is a stage, there is music, there is no reason why there couldn't be a bikini contest.
It's just not worth the harassment anything anymore. So the guys
said that under his breath and then moved on real quick.
Yeah, the guys from OXCC and Brian Barno and them put a mix of glitter paint together, Wolf. So people have had glitter in their gear till today. So 2 years ago they brought this glitter paint out, or last year they brought the glitter paint out, whatever. and there's still glitter all over gear.
Yeah, I admittedly, when I was getting hit with it, I was not a fan of it, mainly because of my sole hatred for glitter. Like, I appreciate the joke of it. I appreciate that it smells kind of vanilla-y. I appreciate the fact that it's really hard to tell your wife, I swear to God, I wasn't at the strip club when you're covered in vanilla scent and glitter. But because I'm going to be shooting it at people this year, I don't give a shit. Bring it all. Bring it all.
No, I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, nope, I love it. Bring it on.
I remember the first one I got hit by, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I got hit by a couple more, and I'm like, is that? I started rubbing my leg. I'm like, is that fucking glitter? And I was like, like I walked off the field, and I remember I walked back over the table, and somebody asked me something, and I was just like, now's not the time. And I sat there for a minute and looked over my gun because I heard a bunch of them like rattle off the gun, and it was fucking everywhere on my gun. And I was like, you sons of bitches. And that's how I remember telling everybody, I'm like,
the cracks of the lenses and yeah.
Look, I came off walking off that field after the helicopter run looking like I was coming out of freaking the Twilight. I was all sparkling all over the place.
Although I'll say this. The Hell's Contest made me go home. This is me retired. Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Nothing will ever be the same as, yeah.
I'll say this though. I would rather get hit by glitter balls all day than a friggin' first strike. Glitter balls don't blow my fingertips open. For Stella. Damn right for Stella.
Oh my God, Stella.
Oh, Stella.
Oh, fucking Stella. I wonder what Stella's doing now.
Yeah.
I imagine running an OnlyFans page.
At least those are his best. So we've got Monster Game, then we got Mad Max, which is another Red Feather game at Blast Camp. That's a cool game, lots of props. It's got the whole Mad Max theme. Doesn't he do something with the Thunderdome?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I remember hearing something about that. I think you're right, bro.
So it's totally
like a melee weapon thing in there.
Yes, first strikes are allowed at Legends.
Yeah. You got first strikes, you got to pre-order, but yeah, they're definitely allowed.
Did you see that video the other day Wolf put on TikTok where him just going through like $50 in first strikes just on full auto just for the camera? Yeah. Dropping a whole mag, just not even lucky, just like and I'm just like, it's like $20 in pay right there. One mag,
At least when I leave with the range with the shotgun, my shoulder hurts for fucking $50.
Yeah,
I'm
hoping. I made Cindy and her sisters at the beginning of each year make like a, what do you call it, hon? It's like a vision board, like a resolution board of like goals that they want to meet throughout the year, whether it be financial, fitness wise, stuff like that. And on mine, I had get my pump projects finished because I'm hoping to bring some of those out at Legends again. I haven't played pump on the field in a couple of years, and I really, really miss it. Yeah, here he is. Just full auto with $20 worth of paint right there, gone.
Big old smile on your face.
Full automatic first strike paintballs.
There we go. And in the background, we got to say thank you again, Aaron Dill, because he's in the background running all this shit, and he popped it up.
Triggered so many. Yeah, it's. I guess if you're playing MagFed and you're not just guys. I'm so used to hopper dumping that I guess if you play it right, I probably spend around the same amount in an event. You know, my big thing is half a paintball. You know, people, it's a little less likely for people to call themselves out. So I'd just be more likely to fire more at them. And
No, the real thing is a shithouse just ain't got the accuracy for it, so he has to spray and pray.
First of all,
Every time I
accuracy
try
by
to
volume
shoot,
is completely legitimate. Okay.
every time I try to shoot first strikes out of something, they fucking jam up.
What are you shooting them out of?
Well, out of the
You
tip
do know they don't go in a hopper, right?
No, really?
It's just rumbling around in it. I have shoved one into the barrel of my God, was it? I want to say it was my stealth before. I had nothing left in the hopper. One fell in front of me and I shoved it in the barrel and I fired. I don't think I hit the guy, but I fired it back at him. I was like, fuck you.
It shot. I've done the same thing. You unthread the barrel, stick it in the barrel, throw it back on. I think I did it in the axe.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I'm not buying something special to shoot him. I've got a TMC. Does the TMC?
He's just.
I don't think the TMC. It was. I think it could be modded for first strike, but it wasn't built for first strike.
Well, see, I modded the Tipexes to shoot, and I've got the Sarge and the nice Sarge kit on it, and it's like a fucking rifle, and it just.
Oh, yeah.
They don't load right in the breech, you know, and I don't know.
Pitcher will just catch them,
yeah. I catch them with my hands. Dude, that's oh man, that stung like crazy.
Yeah, I catch them with my knuckles. Usually, I've never been hit by one anywhere else other than the hand. I think that's one of the reasons why I hate them so much.
The first time I ever was introduced to him, we were at PRZ paintball years ago. I was out there with Sarge. Aaron was still around. And zipping by my head, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And Sarge is like, hold on, I know what the fuck's going on. And he takes off, and it's like some dude sniping me from 3 floors over, and just is the scariest sound ever, man.
Yeah, if they are shooting at the correct speed, I don't really mind them. I happen to run into quite often somebody with their gun cranked a wee bit too high. Yeah, and that whistle, and that was last year. Me and Nav sitting behind a bunker, and it first strikes blowing pieces of wood off the spool, and the ref looking over at us, and he's like, and I was like, you're gonna do something like 289 feet per second doesn't blow apart wooden spools.
So you know what you do at that point, shithouse? You suck it up and you move up.
That's one of the problems is because we were heading towards West Point from Bravo, and there's almost no cover. And the little bit of cover we did have was getting chunks blown off of it by somebody with first strikes.
Hey, listen.
And it just,
to all those that shoot first strikes, I love it when you're on my team because I can be like, hey, this guy's a little too far for me. Can you take him out? Ask Loki and Bert. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll get them. Pop. Like, hey, thank you.
And then Shithouse is there, and all of a sudden he ducks down, and you get shot in the back of the head.
We got to bring that up every show. Every show. I mean, to be fair, in that tank, you haven't gotten it as bad as some of our other teammates have. Like when we rolled out on Global Conquest and Bloodlust set in, and I just started spraying into crowds of people and shot like 12 of our own team. So
yeah, he did, that bastard.
How many new players? How many first-time players were out there for the very first time
I'm not
ever?
even talking about that time because I did it that time.
Dude, I know Cindy.
They weren't on our team. It clear as day, had the pirate flag up. Kira knew what she was getting into. She just thought I wouldn't shoot her because, she's like my sister. But when that pirate flag's up, fuck all y'all. And I hosed her and her homies down.
Hold on a second. Didn't you shoot Cindy also? Weren't you in the tank and you shot her also? I thought you shot her, Christine, and Paul.
No, I don't.
I think they were all in the same group. Yeah.
They might have been. Babe, did I shoot one out of you with the tank? Global Conquest.
Wait a minute. She's got to remember which time you shot her out of the tank. Wait a minute. No, not at that game. It was the other one. Yeah, that's when you shot me.
Yeah. So more
You
of the story,
bastard.
Shithouse isn't really a team player.
I love you guys, and I show my love in really odd ways.
Yeah.
So
Ducking down and
look,
letting you get
it's
shot
all
in the
about
back
the
of the head.
bloodlust. For those of you who've never ridden in a tank, just knowing that you technically can't be killed. For most games, some games they have
As long as you don't duck.
See,
And you
Aaron
just-
even knows you're not supposed to duck, shithouse.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah, that
already
was
told
one
you he's
time.
afraid of getting shot. So-
Oh, I'm not afraid of getting shot, but it was slow motion coming at me. I was like, oh, I can dodge that one. And I didn't even think about the fact that Bill's standing behind me and just right in his spine. Yeah. Take Kay in the back, Bill. So she'll never let me live that down. Yeah.
Oh no! Believe me, if you fuck with Kay, she will. Yeah, as her father,
Kay
I
holds a
know
grudge.
she will never. I spelled together wrong one time in a text message. Okay, because I was just typing. I was probably typing while I was driving, and I typed together wrong. Okay, that was 20 years ago. I have not heard the end of it.
They were
Okay,
texting.
well, wait a
them.
minute. She's not 20. She's 20 some. Okay, so 10 years ago. And yeah.
But she still reminds you of it. Yeah. It's weird how women hold a grudge sometimes for no reason.
All right, so here we go. Let's move on real quick. We got
Yeah,
Alien
we're getting
versus Predator
sidetracked.
coming up in Pennsylvania. Then we got, let's see, Jedi Bloodline, Super Game East, and then that takes us to September. Marvel
I
versus
got,
DC.
Yep, Marvel versus DC, which is going to be awesome again at Fort Knox because it's an awesome field.
Moonshine Run at Casey Farms in Kentucky. Which
It'd be
is,
nice to get out there. I don't know that we are this year, but
think I'm
you
gonna
know,
try
if
that
things
one.
work out right, we're going to be able to do a lot more next year because I got some ideas. Check us out at events. Check out the website madfrogpaintball.com, but check out the bus at events because we're going to be doing limited prints, t-shirts, vinyl stickers, you know, custom cut like car vinyl stickers and stuff, not like your normal printed everyday sticker. That's more like a vehicle sticker. So check us out and we can hook you up. You know, team stickers, logos, stupid shit. Hi, I'm here.
And then let's see. So we got the Moonshine Run, Global Conquest, right?
Oh,
7 Commanders.
Global Conquest is the game. I mean, it is just the format. 7 different teams trying to battle to win the world. Hi. Smack him. Just
Ow! You're going to get a
It
paddle.
froze. It froze. We didn't see it. You got to do it again. It's like one of those TikTok videos. We didn't see it. We were walking our brick.
Yeah.
I bent over and didn't see it.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So Global Conquest, 7 Commanders, 7 countries. This stuff is crazy, guys. If you guys want to check out an event that's just mass chaos, this is the event to check out. It is held at Hell Survivors. Who is commanding green this year, Bill?
I'm not sure because if I'm not needed, I will help out. From what I understand, I promised I would help ref and keep the game running smooth. Make sure
Why don't we
things
just
are
have
fun.
Kayla do it?
We'll have to talk to Kayla and find out if Kayla does it. Which games costumes?
It's just
Lisa, you can bring costumes to every goddamn fucking game.
He's
let's
talking about the
costumes.
video idea.
What?
Oh, that's what she's talking about. Okay, so Living Legends. If you guys make it early, whatever. We got some video ideas, some video shoots we want to do, and if you've got a costume, like a dinosaur costume really won't fit in the bus, but like onesies and stuff. Yeah, we got some video stuff that we want to do with the bus, like flight, flight safety briefing and just different footage with the bus with everybody. Like if you got, like I said, different unicorn onesies, gorilla onesies, let's have some fun. Whoa, Grim. Global is awesome. Global is a fun. How many global games have we played, guys?
Everyone after 2008.
I can't even
For
tell you.
me,
Um, that is the game that Mad Frog Militia was born out of. A lot of Team Mexico from that game turned out to be. It was a good time. It's been a good ride ever since. So I love Hell Survivors and Global Conquest.
so commanding this game, the biggest thing is know who your friends are and your enemies, and just be aware that at any given moment they can go from your friend to your enemy and from your enemy to your friend, because this game is all about spies and missions and backstabbing, and
I don't know
all
how
of
the
it
fuck
goes on.
I was commanding last year's game, England, and I don't know how the fuck you
The
guys.
famous sworn backstabbing of 2019.
Yeah, that's you and Gremlin's fault. You do realize that, right? I told you idiots not to trust anybody, and we're just gonna let them march into our base and turn our backs to them.
We marched around the field with them. The agreement was we would let them take the bases.
Why would
But
you
we
let them
wanted
take
to-
that?
But we just wanted to shoot people around the field because it was less, that event was like less about us winning and more about us shooting people. But the second we got to the
I
back,
didn't plan to win at all. I didn't plan
Yeah.
to win at all. I was just like, fuck it. We're just going to play the game. We're going to fuck around, fuck with everybody.
and then we got shot in the back once we got all the way to the back. And I was like, man, like we were doing nothing but helping you guys and asked nothing of you. And so that started a wee bit of a rivalry between myself and Storm, which got resolved. I gave it to him at was it Monster Game? I was all over their asses this year. And
All I got to
they're-
say is you guys pulled off Global Conquest. You got at the end of the day, I didn't expect to hear that, when I was starting to walk back to clean up staging at the bus, when I heard the lowdown and I was like, wait a minute. They haven't said England yet. Hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you guys battled it out. It was
Yeah,
definitely
so-
the gold and knowing that field with the gold and stuff that
Bill's
definitely
talking about last year. Shithouse was talking about the year prior.
gotcha.
And so the year prior, Swarm did an awesome job, man. They backstabbed Shithouse. Well, I'm not even gonna say they backstabbed him. They just played it right, and
They did.
Shithouse and Gremlin didn't listen and just got it handed to him. So congratulations, Senior and Swarm. You guys freaking did a funny job. I loved it. Awesome job.
They don't give you a jersey anymore. You have to purchase the jersey separately. They give you armbands for the color that you're supposed to play, but they it's not the same game as like I can remember one time talking with Dave, sitting on the outside. Tiki Bar wasn't much. It was a small area. And watching Justin, and Shithouse was there to start with. And the first thing that was said was something about, oh yeah, Shithouse is going to get poison ivy. Just watch. But Justin just went up and down, taking out of the dump bag, just taking jerseys and swapping jerseys and just moving up the field, swapping jerseys because different people would come in. It was crazy. Spying was awesome back then. So hopefully this year's game, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, but that's kind of why I said I'd help. So hopefully it'll bring back a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. And it's no longer, so normally it's at the beginning of the year. This time it's towards the end of the year. So it's going to bring in different challenges. And the name of the game is the money. It's about who has the most gold at the end of the game, and that's it, So, you can have all these strategies, you can have all the field and think that everything's going good, but if you ain't got that gold, everybody, So
yeah, what the fuck? Why the hell? We'll show this. See those? Yeah, team tags. They're the only real armbands. Okay. Anyways, so what are we on to next? After that, we got Hairband Heroes out at Avid.
Yep.
Then we got Underworld with Christy. Christy's going to be commanding Underworld. Yep, we talked about Mad Max. Mad Max is an awesome Red Feather event. So that's going to be some cool times at Blast Camp. We got the Christie's commanding Underworld at Purge. See, I got to make Purge. But yeah, here we go. Christie at Underworld. So that's at Fort Knox. We love Fort Knox. They have a great fucking field. It's clean as fuck. It should be a fun event.
Then we got Folda in November.
Ooh, well, we got the Purge. The Purge is after that, before Folda. Yeah. So the Purge event in October, jeez, that should be a blast. That's always a blast. I haven't played that game yet, but just the time of year and the people, and you're shooting up the rest of your paint, everybody that's left there, you win. You guys brought something home last time, Preacher, didn't you?
Yeah, we ended up bringing home. Not only did we bring home the win, but we brought home the Mofo and the Young Gun Award. So cool. Noah got the Young Gun Award, and then me, myself, John Lee, and Ian from Venomous Ducks all got the Mofo Award. Yeah, he's a beast, man. I love that dude. So, but, and
then like you were saying, after that's Fulda Gap. Heading down that way. That's on actually, if we head down to Fulda Gap, that's on the way to World Cup for NXL. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Now, Fulda Gap, right? Commanding that, like, how does that? What's your thoughts on that? Like, because that game seems like it's just freaking crazy.
That game seems huge, and I can't speak on it because I've never commanded it. I barely hit the game on. I'm like in the bus trying to get the bus out of parking so I don't get parked in.
Oh, gotcha. So you haven't really ever.
All I know is the field is fucking huge. The tanks, there's a bunch of tanks.
Yeah, I know Narf's getting his ready for next year, so it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see him. Hopefully, I can make it down there.
Yeah, talking about putting a turret back on the top of the biohazard tank, so that should be some fun.
Yeah.
Remember the old days of the turret with the 4 A5s with flatline barrels. There were a couple times where I, not thinking you'd squeeze one trigger and all 4 would fire. And there was a guy, we came around in the village and Bloodlust set in, and I, pull it 2 or 3 times. Well, I'm firing like 20 paintballs at the one guy. Like, I dump on him, and I stopped, and I was like, "Oh my god, man, I'm sorry." And he's listening to me. He's like, "Man, the first ones weren't enough." I was like, "I'm so sorry. It's the triggers. They all work together." Yeah. But I was a good sport about it. So,
but anytime something happens, I'm just gonna from now on say the bloodlust set in.
The bloodlust set in.
Talk to Shithouse. He'll explain it all.
Yeah, right.
Remember the turrets up in the corner of the castle with the fucking guns?
Yeah.
Yes. Back in the day, the what do they call it? Double Trouble? Or is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Damage Inc. called them or whatever. He had.
Well, that's what they have them now. I think those are the ones out of the castle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Dude, do you guys remember when they stuck those in the grinder?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they stuck them in the grinder for one season, and it was just whoever got to them at the 50 or whatever could fill them up and just rack away on those. I was like, dude, it was crazy. Yeah, I remember that.
Definitely.
Yeah, the problem was too many people would drop them. They'd let go of the thing, let it swing down on the side of the castle. They were getting busted up and beat up all the time, and when it's an A5 with a shell of a bunch of extra stuff on it, it's not just a simple pop 2 pins, clean something out, throw the 2 bits. It's a full disassembly, and it gets to be a bit of a pain. So I get why they stopped doing them. But now that everybody's got a gun that just rips, there's really not a huge need for them.
To have 2 guns that just rip.
Yeah.
Anyway, so so our schedule is kind of crazy this year again. Hopefully we get everything kind of back to normal, right? I don't know. Shithouse, anything else you want to touch on? I mean, we're running good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not trying to end things, but just because you're top corner right now, you got anything you want to touch base on?
I got nothing. I'm just I just got to get some gear squared away before Hawaii. That's all. That's going to be my main focus this week. That and finding a new job. So,
Yeah, because you were late to get to the podcast today. You're cleaning windows tomorrow, right?
that's awesome. Where are we at? 8:25 tomorrow?
I don't know. God, if I know where the fuck I'm gonna wake up in the morning and figure out where we're sent to.
Okay.
Yeah. No calling off because now he knows you were on the show, so you're good
Yeah.
to go.
No, I show up every day.
He got COVID. He got COVID between now and then. He's stuck at home.
Hey, listen, that's no joke. I did get COVID.
Sorry,
I just
dude. I
freaking
had
tested
to.
positive today.
I had to.
So
So in other words, you had the Coca-Cola. You drank the Coke before you drank Coke before you went in to take your COVID test.
Look, all I had was a sore throat, so I'm like, I'm gonna go in, and then they said, whoop, whoop, you got the vid. I'm like, son of a. Seriously? Yep. That happened.
And yet, I've been sick for over a month and don't know what it is other than a cold or sinus infection.
It's the flu, dude. I
think Dill's just a walking COVID.
It all comes down to get Kermit ready because it all comes down to the flu, dude. It really comes down to the flu. I mean,
I like to think
severe,
the
the flu
stay
kills
healthy
people.
Is because of the diabetes.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's it.
You stay healthy due to diabetes.
I don't know. I read a
you
study.
Just got it.
Yeah, Grim is recouping right now. As a matter of fact, getting over his massive sinus madness. But Shithouse was reading a story to me the other day while we were driving to the job about cannabis and how it's made you immune. To
not necessarily immune, but the use of cannabis, smoking it specifically, it can kind of.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, with the smoke coating your lungs, the same thing like as if you smoke cigarettes. Some stuff gets left behind in the lungs, but it has been shown in some studies to help combat COVID, mainly because the COVID can't attach because the walls of your
lungs
are just are covered in marijuanas.
So COVID moves in and it's like, oh damn, I don't want to stay here. This place sucks and dips.
Right.
Believe me, I had it. It put me through
like the building or the apartment at 825.
It's like when you walk into a smoker's home and the walls used to be white and they're now yellow, and you're like, I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah, when you take a picture off the wall and the wall's a different color, and you're like,
is the primer the primer going to cover that? Is the primer really going to cover that?
Yeah,
right. Just ask Jimmy.
Paint with the primer, yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Ooh, there was a toweled lady just walked through your back of your thing there.
Hello.
Yeah.
Anyways,
tell Shelly.
Like, on that note, I gotta go.
I was just gonna say,
how's your chance, Belle? She's already like half naked.
Run, Bill, run.
No, she's past that. Anyways,
although you get some of that cologne, and that's
it. Done. Did. All right. So anyhow, it's like 9:40. Vance, John Preacher, you got anything you want to say, sir?
No,
Nothing?
Just love y'all. God bless.
Myself, I'm pretty straight. Look forward to Blue Rona Dill. There you go. I'm looking forward to this season and the events coming up. I'm not sure exactly. It depends on the weather for Hoth for me about how much I'll be doing. I'll be there, but I just don't know what I'll be doing. So we'll see some of you there. We're going to have some fun. And other than that, I guess, I don't know. I guess we're out, man. Bye.
Deuces.